So yeah, I wanted to make a video here showing why I think Tack Glue Village is one of the best strats to go on Inlets. I know people like the meta is boat mortar farm, but personally I like using Tack Glue Village. So I anti-stall round one and I put my tack as far in the back as it can go. Just that way, stretch out the rounds longer, get more eco. Yeah, so I'm not like a top player good or anything. I just play for fun. So I use whatever I enjoy, and this is one of the most fun strats for me to use. So yeah, this was in BFB. This guy I'm playing here had a really good record. I think he had like 10 or 11,000 wins and 4,000 losses. So basically I get up a 03 and then upgrade it to the left as needed. With black balloons I get a I think a 1-0 here. So the problem with this tack here is I put my village up on this little peninsula and the range doesn't cover that, so a little bit later on it's kind of pointless, but for the start of the game it works good. The only way I lose with this strat usually is if I go against NG. Even then you can still beat them with some camo rushes, stuff like that. But so as you can see, around 10 I get up my village and a 02 glue just so I can save money to get the camo detection. And you can see what I'm saying about the bottom tack now. But yeah, usually rounds 8 or 9 to like 15 you don't do too much because you have to sink a lot into your defense because you have the village and glue and all that stuff. But yeah, so this guy was anti-stalling pretty well from the start, so my eco wasn't that great. You can see he goes for a bank here. I don't know if that was a miscalculation or if he intended to do that, but he eventually gets his BIA. And then oh, 420. I was wondering why he sent me those reds. Nice. So yeah, I'm being kind of careful here. Even though he has a BIA, I wasn't sure if a Moab was coming. I actually sent him one, that's right, because didn't have up a ton of defense here, and I was hoping to get a cash out. I don't know if he did. No, doesn't look like he did cash out. At least it got a boost out of him though. So I'm spaced ecoing here because I wasn't sure if a BFB was gonna come. So yeah, one of the important things about this is to not over eco. If you get caught out with no money, you can't defend obviously, but so I personally put the 3-2 tacks under the village because they have more projectiles, and the monkey fort does something with projectiles. I think it adds extra pierce, so the more projectiles the more pierce, or more bonus I guess. So yeah, the way this map is laid out is amazing for this strategy. Where I have the tack sprayer is going to turn into my ring of fire spot eventually, and it gets this whole peninsula and then back around this loop. Yeah, right there as you can see. So at this point I was pretty surprised he wasn't sending a BFB. Usually people do. They don't think the strategy can defend, but it very easily can. So he sold his BIA, so I thought he was going to rush again. I send leads over the top around 22. The ceramics, this can be a really dangerous rush. And you get some eco. But yeah, you can see he's been anti-stalling fairly well here. My eco isn't nearly where I would like. Usually you can have about 2,000 on a good map if they're not anti-stalling. So yeah, I'm waiting for the rush to come. Spaced ecoing. Surprised he wasn't. Yeah, another thing that I'm not sure about, but I do, is I don't have the glue gunner touching the track. I know a lot of people, like I've seen a lot of people, they put it right up against the track, but I feel like the balloons cock block it if you do that. So if it was up against this part here, and there was balloons and it tried to hit the bottom, it for some reason doesn't. Like the targeting gets messed up. So I always make sure there's a little bit of space here. So I get my 4-2 glue because ceramics and all that stuff. The glue is amazing for cleanup. Cleaning up Moab, BFBs, all that stuff. So you can see he starts sending a oh my god here. And to defend it, I just get up a bunch of 2-3 tacks in the range of the village. Oh, he messed up his balloon boost. Whoops. So yeah, these tack sprayers will destroy this stuff. At this point, I wasn't really worried. You can see he's continuously sending. I play on PC and I have terrible micro, so I set stuff up ahead of time. I got another tack down there for a maelstrom. But yeah, he's just going hard with his oh my gods now. And as you can see, it's pretty easy. I just stack as many of these tacks as I can under the village. And that's about it. There, he started rushing a little early too. It's around 28. If he waited till like 32 or 33, this would have been quite a bit harder, but still not that bad, I guess. I think I've defended up to like 36. Round 36, oh my god. So he sold all his farms here. I got a MIB just so none of the Pierce was being wasted on lead balloons, and then I boost. Because all my tacks are kind of in the middle here. If stuff does get past, you run out of popping power. What I'll do, I didn't have a ton of money, but usually what I'll do is put another village right here, and it'll cover this whole peninsula thing down here also, so you can get the whole map covered with tacks. And yeah, he goes down. That would have been an easy defend either way. So, but yeah, don't go with the meta. Tack glue village is fun, and for some reason people will just all out you early. A lot of people on like round 22 will just send all out BFBs and it's super easy. But yeah, give it a shot.